Hi guys. So today uh, I wanted to try something new, that is to read the code of the you know open source projects and just learn from it. So what I choose for that is the Microsoft 365 CLI. So it's from the Power Platform. You can see that here, Power Platform community. So I've already opened the storage, the file that I'm going to just go through and try to understand. So they have imported the FS module, OS module, path, and token storage from the token storage. So here this is implement. So first we have to go through the token storage, and here this export, this interface, what it does is it has a get method which returns a promise, a string as a promise, and set. When you set it, there is nothing returned, but you just pass the connection info string, and here you remove it, which is probably you're going to remove something. So what do you think file storage means? So what I think is probably this some where related to you store the file token, which is a unique thing. Probably the direction, I mean the path. So here there is something called ms cache file path. So what it does is it gets the home directory from here, OS home direction function, and it just joins everything. So it will come like slash user slash blah blah, and it will get the client MSL JSON at last. And here there is another function called same like connection info file path, which is similar, and it has this tokens JSON. So that's what it's written. So what does this static means? It means when you create a file storage object, you cannot use this. It's only common for this class. So you cannot use file storage .ms cache file. That cannot be done. And in the constructor you pass file path, but you don't do anything with that. But so here we are actually using the get method, which we have to implement, because of we are implement getting it from this interface. So here it returns a promise string. So return new promise, and when you resolve, you are passing that connection info string, and this dot file path, if that exists. So where exactly this file path? Yeah, this one. So this dot file path is there. It's not there, you reject it. If it is there, you get the content. That's what get does. So set, you again send the connection info string, and this time you write it in the file path. So that what this does with the connection info and this Node.js error. No, I don't know what this exactly means. This so I want to go through this write file function. So let's go through this. fs write file method is used asynchronously to the specified data file. Oh, this comes always coming. Yeah. fs write method is used to asynchronously write the specified data to a file. By default, the file would be replaced if it exists. The options parameter can be used to modify the functionality of the method. Okay, I didn't understand that. Let's go through it again. fs write file method is used asynchronous to write this specified data to a file. So it's writing the data to the file. So how it works, this is the file and then the data. So this should be the file, and this should be the data, which is passed as a string. So that's all it does. But what's this Node.js uh, error number exception? What does that mean? Error number exception. Node.js maybe? Yes. How do you make a distinction between what in node and error types? Okay, why does that this? Ah, here it is. It is not the universal solution but works for error number exception case. According to type defines error number is the interface. Interface error number exception extension error. Oh no. Error number extension. What does they mean by that? Errors. Error propagation. Blah blah blah. Are there this guy? No, they are not there. Okay, if you guys know what does this mean, just comment it out. And let's go move on. So set, basically it sets the data. Remove means it's going to remove. What does it remove? So as usual, resolve, nothing comes. Reject, nothing comes. And if there is no file path, resolve and return. Fs write file path, there's nothing in it, so basically you are not putting anything in there. And the same error message or null. And if there's an error, you reject with an error message, and if there is nothing, you just resolve it with nothing in it. So that's basically it. So I have reviewed this in the CLI of the Microsoft 365 file storage, file token storage, and thanks to the maybe these guys, Voldige Mostik. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to read them. So I think this is a great way to like get engaged with the content of an open source. I'll be continuing this. Probably the next week I'll go to this and we'll go one by one. Or Chile, we'll go one by one. Yes.